LCFR. We bring opinions, so you don't need them.
Welcome back to the Electron Zone, brought to you by the House of Tomorrow.
Yeah, peace, love, and unity, and death to all non-believers, man. It's a revolution out there.
Yeah, tech revolution, and the revolution is coming to a retail store near you.
You know what, Steve? They've been saying it for years, and it's finally happened. Robots are taking over. What was that called?
In the future, there will be robots?
Modern dance, you lamer. LMFAO, but yeah. And the future is here right now.
That's right, the robot revolution has begun. Pretty soon we'll all have devices planted in our brain which tell us when to eat and when we need to go to the toilet.
It's incredible, but true. I was surfing about it yesterday.
Yeah, but robots won't be big machines that look like people. Instead, they will be small things that exist inside other machines telling it what to do.
A lot like modern machines, only robotic. That's the future. Just like the present, only completely different. Hey, let's hit the phones. Converse, probability wave.
Hi, this is Ken. I'm calling from Carcer City. I've got a problem with my internet connection.
Okay, what's the problem?
Long story, medium length. I keep downloading these pictures for my hobby, and the FBI keeps turning up at my house trying to arrest me. I was just looking at pictures. I thought the internet was anonymous, and now everyone knows I'm into exotic things.
What is this, me culture? Me? Listen, dude, we're all one, man and machine, connected. So what if you want to look at pictures of illegally young sluts? We're all the same.
I have to go. I have several toasted meat pastries coming out of my microwave.
Whatever, fruitcake, it's wrong. I made a screensaver about it. LMFAO, and what a noob you are. Who's on the phone?
Hi, my name is Richard, and I used to be a journalist before the riot. I run a webpage about the history of the internet. You know the one.
Wow, that's so next gen.
Yes, but in the 24/7 digital culture, there's a problem. I might miss something really important. So the question is, how do I surf the old ISH in the shower?
Easy, Geronimo. Most laptops these days are completely waterproof and will function fine in the shower.
Next caller.
Hey, this is Jerome. I've got a real problem, man. I played Cavern of Sorrow online for like 12 hours a day, and my avatars come out. I don't know what to do. It was right after a mission at Gas Canyon. I'm not prejudiced or anything. It's just not me.
Well, that's tricky.
Yeah, I don't know what to suggest. We don't really have a cyber closet.
Yeah, yes we do. It's called the web.
Yeah.
Who's on the phones?
Hi, this is Denise, and I'm a first-time caller. I'll tell you what, I'm really bored of the internet. It's a big bully. It's about time someone stood up to it. It's ruining our lives.
The internet is beautiful. I met some amazing people in and out of prison online, and now I never have to support my local businesses because I can get my cat litter online.
Yes, but it's ruining lives. The internet is crabgrass. It'll keep growing until we're all dead or too fat to care. In my day, if I wanted anonymous sex, I'd go to a singles bar or a car key party, but now it's all in chat rooms.
Janice, you gotta calm down or I'm gonna have to frag you.
And what happens when they can hack people? How do I know my husband is real anymore? I'm gonna have to hack him myself with this axe.
Janice, listen to me. Calm down. Wait just to make about... Oh, she's gone. Well, I think that's all we got time for. Hey, stay plugged in and don't forget to check out http://www.electronzoneradio.com.
All right, surf safe out there, everybody. We're out of here.
Surf safe, everybody. Your mother's a C-prom.
Well, at least you can program me, fruithead.
Tosser.
That's the show that takes typing with one hand to a whole new level.
This portion of LCFR is brought to you by Salivex. Taste like your own saliva.
Don't hold your breath. Breathing World is next.
If you throw away a soda can, you waste more energy than 1 billion of the world's poor people use a day. In the time it takes for you to sit down and watch one TV show, 1 million children will have starved to death. Science has proven that people didn't eat animals until a few years ago. And if we continue to eat animals, the Aborigine people of the rainforest will die. The entire world could stop breathing any second. So, welcome to Breathing World with me, Melissa Chowder. On today's show, we look at female empowerment in Britain through composting toilets. our first guest has done more to help the planet than like anyone. He's Crow, C-R-O-W. You're looking good.
Thanks, love. It's the hot new yoga. Total enlightenment's quite a trip.
Yeah, nobody would think you used to attend a private boarding school, then you were a street urchin in London, then a sex addict.
Hey, I'm still rock and roll, babe. I know I'm also caring. The world, man, it breaks my heart. And trust me, Crow has a big heart.
Great, Crow. That is so great. You're not the first rocker with a conscience, obviously, but you certainly make a lot of noise about your work helping indigenous people.
In some ways, we're all indigenous. Remember what I told you, Melissa, when I met you in the rainforest?
You said this'll get me the knighthood if I'm lucky.
Yeah, well, it should do. Born humble, Crow. Born humble, soon Sir Crow. Finally, Lord Crow of Crow. Humble man, but also a great one.
So, anyway, Crow, tell me about the Crowfest 98.
Well, it was a little idea that grew very big. I had to bring world music and rock and roll and charitable giving together in an irresistible package. 6 years ago, I promised the world I would stop singing to end hunger and protest the loss of indigenous species. Of course, I broke that promise. The world is glad I did. Even starving people or people who can only speak gibberish can enjoy ethnically diverse rock and roll. It was wrong of me to hold something back. With Crowfest, I'll be holding nothing back. We're going to be saving the world through yoga, rock and roll, and just a little bit of devilish charm.
Wow, so you're helping a lot of indigenous tribes?
Yes, absolutely. They get a no questions asked, don't thank me, I'm rock and roll 25%.
25%?
Yeah, it's a very symbolic number. You have to understand the balance. 25% music, 25% communing with nature, and the rest is it's like this. You may say eating bark and shaman frogs and peyote lizards is for the hallucinogens, but to me it's medicine, right?
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Well, right, exactly, Melissa. I was talking to the wife the other day while we were relaxed in between bouts of tantric sex, and she said, Crow, you're a great man. And I said, yeah, but I can still be humble. And she said, you've got a massive penis. You did well to go solo. And I said, I know it was a shame. They were good guys, but ultimately they were holding me back. And she said, I love you. And I said, I know. That's why I left my first wife and 4 young kids. And she said, that's really spiritual, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, I read on the internet that your real name is Bernard Gordon.
Don't say that name ever again.
Well, I was just,
That man is dead to me. Dead, do you hear me? That's why I don't have a driver's license and have to travel by limo and private jet. When the old me died, I really felt I had to do something. I mean, I have been so blessed, and it is my duty to give something back as an artist and a human being. Listen to this. That chief who appeared on my last album playing that sacred animal skin table, great bloke, really spiritual, right? With the money he got from his 1/4% royalty from my last album, he got himself a submarine. Dumb bastard lives in a jungle. If that's not freedom, I don't know what is.
Okay, so anyway, let's take a break.
Liberty City Free Radio. We will never sell out to the corporations. And now for some more underwriting.
Joshua, what are you doing in here? Is that a nuclear bomb? Where did you learn how to make this?
I found out how on the internet. Ha! I'm finally gonna show that bitch teacher, Mrs. Henderson, a thing or two about physics.
The internet may appear like it's full of information, but most of it's the wrong kind of information, like how to pick locks, steal calls from payphones, and suffocate classmates. Keep off the internet. This message brought to you by Citizens United Negating Technology for Life and People's Safety.
Welcome back. You're on The Breathing World with me, Melissa Chowder. Coming up later, we've got a really interesting piece on cave art in Holland. But first, a Breathing World exclusive. My special guest, megastar and savior, Crow. Crow, this is not the first time we've met, is it?
No, Melissa. We met last week in the jungles of Peru when you came to see me recording my new album.
It was really incredible. I love the jungle.
Thanks, yeah. Sometimes I really like to get back to my roots spiritually.
Yes, you could see that by the 70-foot RV you had flown in. Just how much. The inside was great, and that water bed.
Oh, I need an air-conditioned environment for me yoga. I tried a Native American sweat lodge once. I know ways to hallucinate in a much cooler environment, thank you. Anyway, play the tape. But that's why I agreed to come on the show. I could have gone on anywhere.
Okay. Well, here is me speaking to Crow last week in a jungle in Peru.
Can I get some peppermint tea, please? My digestive tract is bunged up. I need a crack.
I'm here in Peru looking to visit the river dolphins at a 5-star nature preserve and, oh my god, that's Crow! Wow! Imagine meeting you and your PR guy here in the jungle in Peru. Oh, and also a photographer.
Alright, who are you?
Oh, I'm Melissa Chowder. I'm here for the interview and photo opportunity your people set up.
Yeah, listen, I come here to get me people and get away from things. Hey, where's my assistant? Look, you got 5 minutes,
Okay, alright. Well, you look really at home here in the Peruvian rainforest.
Sometimes it feels like this is where I belong. I'm here to make an album to stop the catastrophic tragedy of genital mutilation.
Yes.
I would never let anyone mutilate my genitals.
What?
I might let them have a go at it, but not a real deal.
Well, that is great. But what I really wanted to talk to you about is your inoculation program.
Do you love your genitals?
Yeah.
Can you play a tambourine?
What?
Wait, listen to this. That's a penis cord.
Huh.
When I shake it, I make music. I've inoculated every kid in this village, inoculated them against the evils of capitalism.
I'm sorry, what?
But it would just corrupt them, so instead, I've repaid them for the cultural education with some beads. Something I learned off the Americans.
You dick.
I know, it's huge. Anyway, I spent yesterday doing drugs nobody has heard of. That's the great thing about the Amazon. It's vital to my work. Listen.
What?
Do you hear that?
No.
It's the sound of life. I've tapped into that energy in my new record. It's very important.
You know what? I want to talk to you for a minute about something that is really beautiful, natural birth.
Oh, it's terrible. Stretches everything out like this.
Oh, get off! Oh my god, put that gourd back on. Yeah, that was me meeting Crow last week in the jungles of Peru. And you know what? I should sue your ass.
I went in Rome, love.
Now, Crow, one thing you've long campaigned against is medication.
Oh, yeah.
The world is so beautiful. It just never makes sense to me why people would want to mess with it. I mean, I never use drugs or tampons or anything that pollutes the water supply.
Exactly. I mean, a little bit of recreational snort is okay, but malaria drugs do you a bloody favour. They kill more people than they save. To be honest, we're all one people. I honestly believe that. So right, it's okay if some people die as long as I live. Yin and yang, you know what, love? I think my down dog is on eat. Fancy a rail?
No.
No, Dwight ruins me buzz. My buzz is life, man. It's like one day I was saying to myself, Crow was saying, what does the world need? The world needs you, mate. Me, mate? Yeah, Crow, the world needs you. Right, it was a complicated interior dialogue, fella, but I am a complicated person, unique.
Yeah, you're a rock and roll singer with messianic delusions. Really, completely original. You know, I thought you cared about the environment.
Melissa, look at me. I am the environment. Look at my soul. I know it's a cliche, rock god wants to save the world, but that does not stop it being right. Listen, I can have sex for 5 hours without coming. My testes swallow the cum, it's incredible. But really, I'm banging into this tantric sex life. I met some really important tribal chiefs down in Zimbabwe. They initiated me into the tribe by butchering an endangered lion and killing a neighbouring tribe. Man, it was beautiful. That's the power of rock and roll, the way Crow does it. We're all one, love. Crowfest 98 for a good cause.
Great. So you heard it from the horse's mouth, people.
The crow's mouth. It's Crow, not horse.
Shut up. Anyway, that's all we have time for. Crow's new album will be out soon and in the bargain bin shortly after that. This has been Breathing World. Recycle, please. We're all suffocating here.